We are live, man. We are live from Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. Bro, see, you're supposed to join me in the festivities of... I forgot my sombrero, guys. I'm really sorry about that. But we are here to digest, to dig into, to twist and turns, whatever. The Mexican GP.
Circuit, the highest...
Yeah, the highest altitude circuit.
Yeah.
A good point, Mr. To my left, by the way, introductions. Mr. No Cap himself, Don Muchiri. Say a few words. Salimia watu.
How are you doing, good people?
Of Guadalajara.
Of?
¿Qué pasó? Yeah. ¿Qué onda, papi? Why are you looking at me like that?
Where did you learn? Learn Spanish?
Where you guys? Mnafaa kuwa mkisoma Spanish. You guys don't know Spanish?
Not even a little drop. Not even a dribble.
Mosijali. Anyway, to my left, I'm joined here by none other than Muchiri, Mr. No Cap himself, the man with the stats, the man who will give us the stats that we don't know about, the man who will tell us the numbers, the man who will give us the stats here. Yeah. So, and to my right, less troublesome Dan here, aka Biniman. Hey, you look like a sicario today. What the hell is going on?
Me no comprende.
Yeah. What's going on, Holmes? What's going on, Holmes? You know, you're supposed to be like Los Diablos. You know what I'm saying? Hey, fun fact: Mexico is home to some of the most dangerous gangs on planet Earth. Do with that fact what you will. Interpol, hey. Don't come for me. But I'm just saying, do with that information what you will. So,
Marco definitely did something
Interpol
like
knows more than you about the gangs.
Now, they are not doing anything. Why am I knowing this information?
Why are they supposed to do anything?
Anyway, aside from that, I'm your host today, A.S. a troubled man himself. You know, smooth as ice, twice as nice. Never had a bad day in my life. And with that, we digest this. No, we talk about this circuit or this race, which was actually bittersweet. Bittersweet because for the
it depends.
Lovers of telenovela, man. Come on, we are in Mexico. These are telenovela people, man. You know, we had a home race for someone. We had a home race for someone. Yeah, exactly.
The fans.
Yeah, Checo was there. Fans people were there. And remember, Checo last year actually set a record in that GP. He was actually the first Mexican driver to appear in the podium of the Mexican GP.
Ooh.
Yeah. So guys were expecting him to, do something in this race. The boy loco.
He showed up, man.
Yeah, you expecting him to do something?
He actually had the best start.
Mushafika hadi kwa start. Okay, let's dive into it.
Down both Ferraris.
Let's dive into it. So the front row was both Ferraris.
The crowd went wild for...
The front row was at the start of the race was both Ferraris, Charles and Sainz.
How did Ferraris even lock out that front row? Because even their team principal, Mr. Fred Vacher, with a je ne sais quoi, had no explanation. I was like, who are very surprised at the front?
Exactly. And it was a testament to those guys who are always saying, hey, sijui Mercedes, sijui Red Bull Challengers, and I'm like, fuck that. Challengers for Red Bull in this era, a Ferrari. Argue.
Hamilton finished in front of Charles in that race.
Universe?
Listen. I'll keep saying it. You guys don't listen to me. These guys sleep on that car. And I remember I was taking predictions at our Thursday space, yeah? I was taking predictions for the Mexican GP. And guys were like, Hamilton, Lando Norris, and Max Verstappen. And I'm like, okay, that was the most recurring thing. Like that was the name that was being thrown around a lot. Those were the names being thrown around a lot. Who's to appear to the podium? Ferrari, McLaren. I mean, Red Bull, McLaren, Mercedes. And I'm like,
Ferrari were knowing the
guys are not talking about Ferrari. And I'm like, are you guys loco or something? You guys cannot be serious. And I made a promise to one of them. I remember. I made a promise. I'm saying there will be a red car on that podium. And they took me for granted. Or they took my nini. Listen. I don't give predictions, man. I give spoilers, Holmes. I give spoilers. That's what I do. It's my job. I give spoilers. I don't give predictions no more, man.
You're going loco, Holmes.
I'm supposed to have a beanie, man. So I'm supposed to be there, man. I'm supposed to be there. Exactly. I'm giving guys spoilers, but guys, don't be listening to me, Holmes. So listen. guys are trying to listen to me. So I told them that, and guys were like, hey, no, this, that. Guess what happened? Front row, boom. The red car.
I didn't expect it. By the way, it was a surprise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know it was a surprise? Because you forget that Ferrari car performs well in high downforce tracks and low downforce tracks, extreme conditions. But in the middle, that's why it has a problem. You get me?
I also think there's one property about the Ferrari powered cars that probably played an advantage here. You know, Mexico, it's more about mechanical grip.
Really?
Yeah.
With the high altitude and stuff, yeah?
Yeah. So you show up at Mexico with your high downforce package, but you actually produce less downforce than the low downforce package at Monza.
Wait, you have to say that again.
Yeah.
Okay.
How good were you at physics?
Let him say that again.
It's just a quick question. How good were you at physics?
I got an A.
Yeah. So you remember the gravity. Lakini musijali nitaenda kureview hiyo maneno.
Trust but verify.
Trust but verify. Exactly. Holmes. Lazima tutafuatilia hiyo maneno. Anyway, so you remember when they were always telling us about the gravity thing? Yeah, like ukienda high altitudes kuna venye gravity you could pull down trying to bring you down. You know how gravity works, yeah?
Just finish your
the
point.
The closer you are, so gravity plays a lot of parts with this, and also aero plays a lot. Hey, kizungu imepotea brana. So gravity and aero play a big part because kuna a thin line and you have to get the sweet spot right, because with higher altitudes, remember air is thinner, and also pia kuna venye how temperatures operate are different.
Okay.
You get me? So with the setup kuna venye it behave differently. Na the altitude pay inafanya could behave differently, because staki kuisema hivi, like nikisema hivi I know the physicists wataanza kunikujia.
Muchiri will come for you, but Muchiri we have to trust and verify. We trust, but we have to
so
verify.
This is a cup. Yeah? So gravity here.
What's inside your cup?
Water. Agua.
Holy water.
Agua. So gravity here and here has he worked the same?
Are you sure it is gravity?
I'm just saying.
It's negligible.
Yeah, it's negligible. But remember, in Formula 1, is negligible.
It's even negligible to Formula 1.
Funny enough, it's not. I have the stats to prove it.
So let me repeat what I say.
Yeah.
Selector. Yeah. So because of the thin air at Mexico, that's because I think it's 2.2 kilometers or something above sea level. So with that thin air, the cars are not producing as much downforce as they need.
There's not much air going.
Yes, because the air is so thin. Yeah. So to compensate how thin the air is and the less downforce, you show up with your highest downforce package.
Yeah.
So you show up with your wings almost 90 degrees.
Umesema zicheze ki Tokyo Drift.
Also, the wing setup for Mexico is the same as?
No, it's not the same. Okay, it's the same as, let's say, like Monaco, which is another high downforce setup. Yeah? But because the air is so thin, the amount of downforce that you produce with your highest downforce package
setup, yeah.
Yes?
Is the same as the one set up for Monza?
It's the same downforce that you make as with your lowest downforce package at Monza.
Now, sir, explain it in terms zenye tutaelewa sisi wote.
Wings, See,
I think that is for everybody.
Sasa explain hivi. Tuambie hii wing inawekwa juu because air is thin and the car will stick to the ground, because the air is thin, need a bigger wing for air to slap on.
Yes.
Down to bring the car down.
Yeah. It's more or less what he said.
Yeah, with a lot of kizungu. Now please try and remember people.
We are international now, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then the other thing about Mexico, because less air going to the engine, less power, so the turbo is overworking, meaning the heating is very easy. So that's why you're seeing the cars needed to cool on the street.
Yeah. And they also had some aggressive cooling, the louvers. I think it was one of the Alpines or something. It was like, and also the Haas, like from front to back. It was just louvers. Like, wamefungua.
So the guys who are unaware all louvers ni tule to, like, I don't want to call them grills, but kuna venye zinakaanga. Yes, ndio nasema zinaka grills in a way, but for lack of a better word.
The back of 504, the
yeah. So back to what I was saying. So the reason why I think not just Ferrari but all Ferrari cars had a better showing at Mexico was because mechanical grip is king over aerodynamic grip. So if you even look at the Alfa
at Autodromo Hermanos
Rodriguez,
exactly.
So if you even look at the Alfa Romeos, they were more competitive here. Same thing I think to also one Haas, and also the two Ferraris up occupying P1 and P2.
So
they usually have better mechanical.
It is giving the Singapore vibes then, sort of. It's
because also Singapore,
it's giving us Marina.
Because Singapore, because you have the 90-degree corners, you need more mechanical grip than aerodynamic grip.
Yep.
There's some nini. Okay,
so with that we saw Perez crashing out of turn 1, and a lot of hearts
straight into it.
A lot of hearts were broken, including mine. I was rooting for Perez, man. Come on, I was rooting for him, man. He was the homeboy, man. I wasn't rooting for the gringo pale mbele, aka Max Verstappen.
Max is not a.
He's not a gringo.
He's not American.
Yeah, he's not American.
Call it gringo. I thought gringo is Caucasian.
At me, I thought it's white. Yeah, it has to be American.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for using language I didn't understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't go loco, man.
So we had that going on, and Perez visibly upset. I know he's wanaitangwa nani. There's a name they give to grandmothers. What is the name? I know he's.
Guy.
I know Abuela wasn't really happy with that. I know Abuela was really heartbroken, and I know they are praying for him. They were praying for him, and everything was good. Hey man, we're setting the scene for Mexico, man. We're setting the scene for Mexico.
Prayed harder.
Yeah, they should have prayed harder. So anyway, Abuela was visibly upset too. Tuliona cameras zimepan kwake mbio before they zikarudi kwa Checo. But you know, it's
was it smart for Checo, the move?
I think it's called hard racing. And I think it was unfortunate that it didn't work out for him.
It's giving the Qatar
vibes.
Kwani,
what is going on? What have you been watching, Bana? This guy, what at it's giving? It's giving every 5 seconds. What have you been watching?
Okay.
Wait.
It's the last one, but you saw what Hamilton did in Qatar?
Yes.
And what Checo did?
Same thing.
Yeah. Don't use it's giving again. Exactly.
It was the last one.
So anyway, that happened, and unfortunate for Checo. He couldn't try and replicate his 2022 performance, because in 2022 he had a really good performance. He appeared in the podium, and he was the first Mexican to appear in the podium.
That's off to him.
So while Checo was having a heartbreaking race, somebody else was actually having one hell of a race, and that's none other than Lando Norris. So Lando started really badly because McLaren had a terrible qualifying.
P17, man.
Yeah. P17 huko nyuma. Yeah, where they belong. I'm a Ferrari fan, man. Come on. So having a bad.
He didn't stay there for long.
Yeah, he was exactly. That's why I'm saying he was having a good race. So he started terribly. Then he went picking up the field like a sicario, you know. Yeah. He went loco, Holmes. He was doing the thing.
Also put an end to that.
No.
That one can continue.
That's the Mexican scene.
Mexican GP, man.
Okay. That's the Mexican GP, man. We're supposed to. Kwanza hata inafaa kuwa na ile intro fulani ya Mexico. You know that ka intro. Exactly, we have that ka intro, but now instead of those guys, we have them in sombreros.
We have the mariachi band.
Exactly. Hata tunaweka Mr. Director, unafaa uweke scene, the tint. Mexican tint.
Yo.
Inafaa ikue orange. You know American guys.
You'll get us cancelled.
Hey, this is why we do it, man.
The way Indian movies usually have turmeric. Did I just say that? Hey, my intrusive thought was. get us cancelled.
It's the editor. It's not. It is not how it looks.
That's up to editor.
He's the editor.
It's not how it looks.
Guys,
it's the
he's the
editor.
editor.
No.
It's the editor.
You're the one editing this one. I know you're the one editing. I know you're the one editing it. Man, listen.
We love our Indian brothers.
You know, like, this Mexico episode is just vibes episode, man. It's just vibes, inshallah. So, yeah, that happened. And then also, si unajua watu wa kuchocha. Mariachi band ya Hamilton, si unajua walikuwa pale ndani. Hamilton's own mariachi band of followers. Hamilton had a few overtakes. And all of a sudden, they are overtakes of the season.
Man. How? I don't know.
even me.
The people who are saying those were overtakes, that was the overtake of the season.
Just because they saw a few vumbi kidogo wakajua Vin Diesel is back.
Oh, he touched the grass.
Aliona kavumbi overtake of the season. Oh my God. The only mistake the camera crew did. The only mistake the camera crew did was they didn't bring the onboard camera because wangeleta ile onboard camera hiyo vumbi. It's over. Mad Max is back. You know, Tom Hardy, you know, kwanza is Brit. Tom Hardy is here with us. So yeah, it was one of them, man. But hey, listen, not every overtake is overtake of the season. Just because you see some vumbi ama some sparks on the tarmac. Listen, it's not overtake of the season, man. Look at the technique, man. As Jay-Z likes to put it. Look at the technique, Holmes. Look at everything. Look at how he took. Look at the foreplay of the overtake.
The Ricardo one, the Lando on Ricardo was much better.
Tell that to those guys, Holmes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was as a sequence of corners, by the way.
Yeah.
Tell them.
I've told them.
Tell them, Holmes.
They already know.
They already know.
Yeah. Speaking of Ricardo, my boy was on fire that weekend.
Ooh.
Ricardo. Daniel, he qualified before, man.
Oh, yeah. The whole weekend.
Oh, yeah, he qualified before.
Yeah.
But he ended up at P8. Damn, Holmes. Exactly.
AlphaTauri have been on something since Ricardo came back.
Hey, man, the guy is actually applying for the job for Red Bull seat next season, man. Come on.
His first race back.
Yes.
From his injury.
Yeah, from his injury.
Yeah, he had an injury somewhere, man. So, other than that, we also had the K-Mag crash that led to a stand-stop. A red flag and a restart, a stand-stop start, which you are arguing is actually better than a rolling start.
Yeah, we had some incident. I don't know if you remember where the rule came from after that crash was it in Portugal? That rolling start in Portugal where it was like total carnage. I don't know if you guys remember.
Hey, budo umetupata off guard bana, si ungetuambia tukuje. Tume study notes.
Yeah.
Which year?
The turn one you go down and then turn right. I don't remember which year, but after that I think the following year is when they said you should have a standing start. But the rolling start, the reason why I'm coming to like it is one, other than Red Bull acing their starts, it kind of shows some part of engineering, like starting and everything, and how you get to those biting points, the clutch.
But okay,
it's all in the start. Like if all cars were having rolling start, you didn't even bother engineering that part. Yeah, so it is sort of like, like in a drag race, people care about the launch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when you have Formula 1 cars looking into launching faster cars, so it's a win.
Yeah. Plus there's also the tire prep
before the.
Yes, that's something that you also need to be on point or on top of before that standing start. Because if your tires are too cold, you get jumped.
Exactly.
Like two Ferraris.
Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, we were in Mexico, man. So anyway, I think that we've actually exhausted all the decent talking points because the podium was Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, and Lord Percival himself.
We had some really good racing, though.
We had some good racing.
Maybe think it was the best race of the year. Action packed.
We don't know what Brazil will bring. We don't know. So
I thought you were Mr. Spoiler Alert.
Nah, we don't know. I don't know. Possibly a red car pale mbele. I don't know.
Because we had some really interesting racing. One, of course, the start before the crash, seeing 4 cars driving down to T1. To me,
I think we could
have like a spicy fast lap.
There was a very good photo just before the crash, like 4 cars and there's a corner. It's like
4 wide, and you know that corner. It's I think it's a 90-degree corner. There you can't go.
Even 2 cars can't.
They can't. 2 cars. That turn one. Is it a right turner? Yeah,
yes,
it's a right turner.
So 3 cars there, and Carlos was somewhere behind. Speaking of that incident, do you guys what do you guys, or who do you think should maybe take blame for that incident between Charles or my boy?
I think, like I said before, man, it's a racing incident, man. It was hard racing, and it was unfortunate how things turned out for Checo. But Checo was the aggressor because Charles was also trying to defend from Max, you know. So, you know, they were trying to squeeze too many cars in a place where those cars can't really fit. You know, you're trying to fit things where things can fit. You feel me? So, pause. Okay. Yeah, so it's one of them where Checo could have held out a bit, but motivations are different for Checo this time round because this is the race.
Yeah, the crowd carried him there,
and he had a really good start.
Yeah,
a really good launch.
Yeah, because I think he took off P4 and he was like, he came all the way na alikuwa to the end.
He was actually ahead in.
To the end of the corner, and alikuwa na lead.
It was P5. I think call it P5. It wasn't P4. P4 was Ricardo.
No, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he was P5.
He was
on the right.
that row.
He was on the left. Yeah.
Okay, so to answer your question, I would say if there were 2 cars going into that corner, you can risk it because of the space. But if you know there's Charles there and then you know there's Max there.
Do you think he knew Max was on the other side?
See, he came. Yes, Max and Charles were together for a while, and Checo was coming.
So, with this incident, is it an incident whereby he expected Leclerc to surrender?
Yes. Yeah. Now, in the post-race interview, he actually said he wasn't expecting Charles to break that lead.
Oh.
As I usually know who you are racing. Always know who you are racing.
Jua munyonge wako, bro. Jua munyonge wako. Usiende kila mtu hivyo. Jua munyonge wako, bro. Usiende. You see the way Hamilton deals with Verstappen. I mean, Verstappen deals with Hamilton, and the way Hamilton deals with George, and the way they like wanajuanga ni nani ni munyonge, ni pite na yeye vibaya. They know. They know.
We know the hard-headed ones, and we know the...
Yeah, they know who to aggress and who not to aggress.
You can't pull that on K-Mag.
You remember when they were in Miami and the playlists were dropped? I think I still have that thing. The playlist of what these guys listen to were dropped. Uliona...
Just before the nini?
Yeah, what you're listening to. Like the drivers were asked, what are you listening to?
So who?
Did you see what K-Mag was listening to?
Machine Gun Kelly. F the police.
Nah. This is the list. So George Russell was listening to Shape of You.
Not surprised.
By who? Shape of You by
Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Not surprised. He's still in love. He's still in love with the Shape of You.
There are many Shape of You.
Kuna Shape of You nani mwingine?
Next.
So Pierre Gasly was listening to Dollars by Creed. Esteban Ocon was listening to The Way I Are by Timbaland.
K-Mag.
Valtteri Bottas, si tunaenda pole pole. Valtteri Bottas was listening to Real American. Ile Hulk Hogan. I am a real American.
Really?
You know?
Okay.
That was who?
What's up?
That was Valtteri Bottas. Zogwa knew
Vibes and Inshallah.
Zogwa knew was listening to I don't even know what that is. I'm just seeing star signs and whatever. No disrespect to the Chinese culture. Nico Hülkenberg was listening to The Weeknd, Sacrifice. Then Kevin Magnussen was listening to Black Sabbath. You know the rock band? Black Sabbath. Iron Man.
But those Swedish and Norway guys have very hardcore rock.
The Vikings. You know he's a Viking. This guy ukicheza na hivi baya anatoa
Vikings before they went to war, they had to get high. They had to like eat those mushrooms, Mario. High
Then they get macho. They go mad. So, hey, Alex Albon. Alex Albon was listening to Don't Matter by Akon. Nobody wanna see us together.
Damn, my boy is going through a hard
What?
man.
You know when they say you should never meet your hero, like when you meet your hero,
You're disappointed.
you get to know some of the nitty-gritties and you're like, what? This is my hero?
Hey, listen. That's it, man. And Logan Sargent was listening to God's Plan by Drake. Of course, he's American.
Hey, don't.
But Nani is Canadian, Drake.
Don't.
I won't.
Okay.
I've stopped.
Yeah, so Checo.
Nice point. Go.
Yeah, so Checo in the post-race interview was like, I was expecting Charles to yield. He was trying to pull a max.
But he did try, but he had nowhere to go.
Yeah, I give him props for trying. But then again, if you it's a risk versus reward kind of thing.
How about you want? It's at the end of the day.
No. This is the message. Keep that mentality, but don't crash.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, if you know you have the better car.
Yeah.
don't do risky things. Yeah. This thing that I think it's Ron Dennis who said, to finish first you have to
Preach, Gandhi.
Finish.
You talk about Indians.
What?
So I'm bringing Gandhi into the picture. Preach, Gandhi.
So to finish first you have to finish.
Yeah.
My boy Checo, as in, come on, you didn't have to.
I did to finish what? Ebu, hey, nimepata kwanza a new one. Ati ebu.
To finish first.
To finish first.
First you have to finish.
First you have to finish. Hear that, babe? To finish first, you have first to finish. Continue.
Wait, what are we recording today?
CC. What are we, your message, you are CCing who?
God codes.
In different area codes.
Anyway, I somehow I'm willing to give Checo that grace that yes, he was going for it.
Yeah,
but then again, I'm not forgiving him for that's his home race. He had a better showing before that race that weekend.
That car was
meaning
fast.
he had a better car. He was comfortable with the car.
Yeah.
But undoing everything at your home race, turn one. I can't forgive him for that.
Lap 1.
Yeah.
Abuela was mad.
Can't forgive him for that, man. Yeah. Heartbreak, man.
No tacos for you.
Yeah. Hey, and also my boy Yuki and Piastri.
Bro, hey man, that was a stupid comment, man. This guy just said no tacos for you. Hey, come on. Hey, straight into it. Drivers and team of the day, man. Come on.
Yep.
So
Kick us off.
Driver of the day, Norris.
Keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all know he screwed quali on Saturday, so he was starting the race P17.
Trying to make it up.
Redemption day.
Yeah. He my boy wasn't wasting time with the overtakes. Other people were struggling to overtake like Tsunoda.
On both stints of the race,
behind.
because we could argue the race had two stints. We had the first stint and then the second stint after K-Mag crashed out.
After K-Mag's
Yeah.
red flag. Yeah, so Norris was just executing the overtakes, as in on point, as in clean, hard racing. Yeah, so Lando gets my driver of the day. He had monstrous pace.
Do you have an objection?
No, I even he is my
So
driver.
he's also my driver of the day. Go on,
Yeah,
team of the day.
and speaking of overtakes, I think the overtake that he did on Ricardo,
Was actually a better overtake than the one.
that was the best overtake of all.
Than the one. Than
Of the race.
The Hamilton ile ya Nyasi,
Ile ya
Vumbi.
ile ya
ya Vumbi.
Laser vision. Tomorrow.
Crickets.
Do you need a better mic?
Hamjui ngoma?
Nah.
Ile ya Vin Diesel. Ile ya Don Omar.
Nah. Team of the day, I have none.
Team of the day.
Yeah.
You have none.
Yeah, I don't have a team of the day. Melon of the day,
Melon of the day. You don't have a team of the day, why?
I don't.
Well, I'll give it to Ferrari.
Because of quali.
No, they maximum points, man. Maximum points, Holmes. Maximum points.
Because of quali.
And points.
It's not maximum. Maximum points is
Hey, I'm
P1,
giving-
P2, and the fastest lap. That's maximum point.
They had more points than Red Bull. They had more points than Mercedes.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Exactly. Holmes.
Okay, it's not maximum points. It's
Man, listen, you know what I meant.
most points.
Most points.
Yeah.
You?
What
Team of the day. You also don't have one.
None has come across my
You?
mind.
Team of the day.
Nah, you say you have none.
Yeah, I've done. Yeah.
Melon of the day.
Melon of the day, Aston Martin.
Ooh, stinker.
Wow.
Damn.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Boy, my boy Alonso was retired. As in, I don't even know what happened. And I think this is the second race where he's retired.
Damn. Yeah, Aston.
He retired at quarter 2. Sindio.
Did he?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember quarter really well.
I think he's had two consecutive retirements.
Damn.
And also Lance had to retire the car, but he had incident with, I think, Albon. Remember that car stadium section?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he had an incident and he had to retire the car. But Aston Martin, my melon of the day, man.
Same here. You?
Yeah, I'll have to agree.
Okay, that was it, Holmes. That was episode 20. Thank you for coming here, muchachos. You can catch this episode on YouTube. You can catch it on Spotify, episode 20.
Yes,
on
Holmes.
Spotify, episode 20. The Mexican GP review. It's always nice having you guys here.
Same Holmes.
Catch you guys on Thursday for spaces. Follow us on Twitter or X. Follow us on Instagram. You know, if you want to join our WhatsApp group, DM us, talk to us, man. We leave a few questions, man. Participate, engage. You know, we need your views, we need your comments, we need every take you have to give. Peace, Holmes.
Peace out.
That was a better finish. Hey, hasta luego, Holmes.